Welcome back to the playthrough of Pathologic 2. As stated before, I do flag all my videos as ASMR because a lot of people like listening to my voice. If that is not ASMR for you, then feel free to leave at this point. Fucking hell, man. You want one too? Or are we good? We believe you didn't kill our patriarch. We'll transport you along the gullet and the guzzle, the tributaries of the Gorgon, our kind river, but it will still cost you fingernails. There is no other way. Why? The Gorgon is a kind river, but its water isn't for humans. You can't drink from the Gorgon. You ought not walk into it either. We traverse its edge. It's frightening. We need fingernails so that we can always return. I see. Travel by boat. Talk. You're being hunted, you'll need a weapon. Yeah, I could use one. I just so happen that no one carries firearms around these parts. It's a peaceful town. Peaceful, my ass, dude. Everyone's attacking me. And it just so happens that I have a revolver, but I can't give it away for free. For a reasonable price, though. Where did you get it? Our storekeeper has its way of finding curious. He ordered them from the big world to be delivered by train on Big Vlad's behalf. That's alright, the master can take it. Who is this brave storekeeper? Forget it. So are you interested in the deal? How much? 3,000. We don't have the money. I can't wait for 2 days, but if you don't take it by then, I'll do business with someone else. My circumstances are humble. As for the money, you'll have no trouble getting it. Isidore must have left your inheritance. It's hard to talk about it now, I understand, but business is business. I didn't come here for my inheritance, I wanted to see my father. Secondly, Isidore must have taught you how to hear and pick medical herbs. They're in bloom now, and merchants in the Broken Heart will give you a decent price for them. Yeah, fine. Well, it doesn't really help me. We are hated fucking everywhere. Why are we hated? We didn't do shit. And we need something to take care of our health too. The one with the flags. Is it this one then? Please don't. Finally, we're back together. I've been waiting for you, Burak. Will you have me now? Wait, I seem to recognize your face. Don't you remember me, Colburn? Well, I remember you, and I remember your words, so will you have me now? You are an herb-braid. We can't have a relationship. You have a very clear speech for a bride. Do you live in the town? Your hands are so heavy. Shh, don't touch me yet, or else the dress will tear, and it's no good. The tears in the dress must appear on their own during the dance, just like the earth is torn apart when it releases herbs. Relax, I'll be careful, I'm just checking if you're real. So will you have me now? Will we be joined forever? I wait for you to remember me, we'll meet again soon. I'll find you. For now, try to remember who I am, Colburn. Sagna Dehe, or there'll be trouble. You're beautiful? Nice, and our thirst goes up after that. That makes a lot of sense. This might be the place. Look, see everyone, the doctor's here. So you found the murderer, huh? And I've heard there will be a trial. Of course we did. Took us 2 hours. Ask Notkin. He is waiting for you. Said it's trial first, punishment after. What about the victims? I was told someone was poisoned. You're too late. They died. Why didn't you come sooner? What kind of doctor are you? Dude, I can't. Bro! 3 kids are dead and no one gives a damn? Not kids, worse. These were our dogs, Alma, Waffling and Duke. Who poisoned them? Someone evil. Notkin's planning on holding a trial. He wanted you to be there too. Well, at least I made it in time for the trial, not all is lost. Who's Notkin? That traitor Lika saw you this morning, by the way. How you got off the train and beat those thugs to a pulp. Who's Lika? He killed Duke, Waffling and Alma, and Notkin will punish him for that. Okay, now we have a bit of a conflict here, don't we? Didn't you need to make sure he's the real culprit first? I'm speaking from experience here, not so fast I need to confirm my alibi first. And not only them, it seems. No way I'll punish him myself. Save game? Oh, that's useful. That's definitely a start. Being able to save the game. We can talk to all these kids, holy shit.
If only we had a trolley. We'd ride it down the rails away from this place.
A trolley? But who is accused, kids? Shouldn't you at least present them to me? A question first. They say you're no son to old Burak. He was a doctor, he saved lives. It says that you killed instead, is that true? I am Burak, have no doubt. Is that true? That this town is full of gossip and rumor mongers? Yeah, it surely is. I am Burak, have no doubt. Answer the question, please. Are you a murderer or no? Killing is not necessarily murder. Calm down, no need to get defensive. Or are you uncomfortable doing this in front of my soul and the halves? Don't calm down, me boy. You want to put me on trial? Go on then. Tell me, is it right to kill? We need to know what you believe. Old Burak wasn't just a doctor to us. He was a teacher. He knew how to live. You say you are his son, so you're to take his place and answer. Is murder acceptable? It's right to kill someone who preys on the weak and defenseless, to take revenge against those who deserve it. Only in self-defense, only to protect a loved one. Well, I would say both of those. So murder can be right sometimes? Yeah. Good. We now know the kind of man you are. Here ends the trial. You're free to go. Guess I should talk to you if I'm ever confused. Interesting.
Cats know the fact of the matter. Ignore when a fool comes to chatter.
What? You have your revenge and so do we. We now know how to deal with Lika and the verdict can be appealed. All you and I have in common now is that today will end soon. Go, thanks for your help. What did this Lika do? Lika poisoned our friends, who were weak and defenseless. It's an open and shut case. You mean the dogs? We're soul and a halves. To us, they were not mere dogs, but friends. And we prefer them to people. Why do they call you soul and a halves? We each have a half, besides our own soul. See this grey cat here, chasing his own tail? That's Chester. We're always together. I don't see a cat. Of course you don't. He's my half. Chester will only show himself to you when I trust you. Now we have invisible pets too? Mate, the plot thickens. So about this Lika, why do you care? I'm just looking for a good place to hide. Stay here then. This is sanctuary. No grown-up would dare to enter. So would you like me to deal with your prisoner? Where did that come from? He's our problem, not yours. You've done your part. We'll do the rest. You're scaring me. I'm starting to suspect you're not joking. Why the jitters, old man? You look tougher when you told us that murder's righteous. On your way, Burak the Younger. We'll work with this one out ourselves. So long then, chiefs. Well, we have shelter. And we made kids murder someone. I assume that, that's probably not the finest thing we could have done. But, what should we do? Lie to them? After we just killed 4 people in self-defense? That seems like pretty double-faced, doesn't it? But, okay, so they have offered us shelter. But I don't see any place to actually sleep. Well, it's not time to sleep yet, I guess. There's a hunt going on, looking for a person with my features. Well, I will assume what would really help get these people off my ass would be finding the one that they hunt for. Right? That would probably help. There's a water canister. That might come in handy. Let's have a drink first. And there's useful things in the trash too. We need to find a way to heal. Because we are kind of roughened up. One can buy things in this shop no matter the reputation. Okay, let's check out that shop then. What button did I need to press? Oh, that's the wrong button. Control. There's a bull. This shop, maybe? Although F4? Huh? Autocorrect? Alt F4? He just sells me food, does he? Well, I guess some food wouldn't be shabby. Yeah, I guess we just do that now. We need more food. It doesn't help. We just need more food. And I assume that food will also heal us in the long run. Hopefully. I'm not entirely sure about that though. We used to have a secret lair in the warehouse. How would we know how to enter it though? And this looks like a chest we might be able to loot. If just we get to the right spot. Maybe? We can't though. Out of stamina. Is this not the place? I think it is. This is the place. I assume. But navigation is really hard. We can enter this one. Let's see what we find in here. A man that we cannot speak to. And this place. Another save point.
What must be, will be.
Bad grief. Well, look who's entered my humble home. Could that be my pal, Artemy the artist? The Artemy who cuts arteries, maybe? No, I don't recognize this man. Too soft. They must have kept him swaddled and coddled, whatever place he ran off for. Palace he ran off for. Good to see you too. A little bird told me you're a hardball criminal now. I'll admit it, old friend. I got misty-eyed with pride. Lucky for you. I can store you anywhere in the warehouses, and no quail nor nightingale will sing a tune. It was self-defense. Forget it. Tell this, my friend. What's your plan? So, this guy also offers us shelter. I think that's good. We have some places to hide now. Do you know about my father's murderer? I do. May he rest in peace. He was a decent man and the best sawbones around. You honor him. What's the plan then? Revenge or something with a little bit more finesse? I'll find out who's behind this, then we'll see. Just stay away from Saburov. I mean it, cub. The man's a hawk, all might make it right, no sense. He'll throw you in jail first and only think months later. I know you thick skull too. You try a charge in there, shoulder squared, thinking, oh, the truth will win out. Bullshit, stay away, you hear me? Yeah. Is that the different factions? Or what does this mean? Blood, bones, nerves? I don't quite understand. What's this? I need to find people who still remember me, who will believe me without proof, who can vouch for me.
Lose an hour, and you won't catch up in a year.
You run into the old crowd, Stark, Ruben, Lara. I've been to Ruben's, he's not home. Gotta say it's a tough time for our friendship. I mean, if you can even call this friendship. Gravel-hearted Lara won't look at me now, and Stark's even worse. He completely ignored my plea for help. You need help? You gone outside recently? It's chaos. Innocent souls torn limb to limb. Everyone's lost their minds hunting the culprit. A step golem some think, but others, they're after your hide, friend. All this going on naturally, my man ran into a mob, barely got out alive. They need a sawbones bad. Your old man's gone and his star student Stark won't take the job, so... People mistook your men for me? Each and every one of them? Something tells me your men weren't out there feeding the poor. Let me patch them up, I'm a surgeon after all. Are you men still here? Not here. Shinna dropped by, sat there waiting for death in a hideout. Poor piecework. He knows on heaven's door. Got something stuck in the belly. Can you believe, folks? They're all shapeshifters, I swear. Shed and skin and eaten each other. May not look it, but every person in this town has a vile beast inside. I need tools, don't have any on me. Tools? Got you all said, friend. Blessed be the warehouse, the wellspring of goods, including illegal ones. There, take a peek inside that crate and choose anything your heart desires, although maybe you should stick around. Dangerous out. Knock it off. Not like I can stay here forever. I'll drop by the patient when I'm in the area. Wonderful. You might find in his belly he doesn't need. Don't toss it. Bring it to me. Might be useful. What, like a memento? You're still a weird one. Bread and the bone, I suppose. Depends what I find. Might very well keep it to myself. I'll take that. So there's a crate with tools nearby, is it? Oh. That is quite friendly. A needle. A rusty scalpel. Not convinced. And a bandage. We might use the fucking bandage on ourselves, honestly. We are very, very damaged. Grigory's reflection. Even in a handcrafted town like this, there's an underground, a rat's nest. At odds with the law, at odds with good morals. People come to them with dubious challenges and requests. Just say it out loud, they're thieves. You know me, master, he's your friend. He hasn't changed much since you last saw him. He always loved to live on the edge, never was a stickler for rules. But he was never truly vile or cruel. And yet he has changed. He wants to seem a kingpin, a king, a local tsar of his own small turf. Wants to seem, not be, play a big wheeler dealer. That's not who he really is, he's just playing pretend. Don't make me laugh. Thieves and rats never tolerate false leaders. Are you telling me they're just playing war here? Would you like to know what your old friend is truly worried about now? He's playing dash and scoundrel in front of you, but his soul is trembling. Well, why? He's worried that blood starts to spill now, and it was probably spilled by his men, the people who rubbed shoulders with him, hiding their teeth at first. He's worried you'll think he has it all under control, meaning today's craze is doing. How do you know he even has a conscience? I'm his reflection. Who else to know what his heart is worried about? Touching. Perhaps he's partially responsible. Perhaps he did corrupt them with his talk. And how any law is but chains that one must break in order to become free and truly human. But he never wanted bloodshed. Keep that in mind. Thanks, reflection. That's comforting to know. Holy shit. Another save. We're very, very exhausted. Let's see. Someone is selling a revolver over there. 3,000. He won't wait. One of Grief's boys got stabbed. I promised to take a look at this wanted belly. Gotta remember to bring a scalpel. We are very exhausted though. It is unfortunate. Also, we are hated. That's also unfortunate. We could go... Let's go through the backside here. And ideally, we find someone that sells us a scalpel, like a real one, not that rusty one. Because I have a feeling that this will greatly increase our odds of saving these people. And it would be really, really useful to do something good right now to get our reputation up, so people at least not start to hunt us randomly. That seems rather useful. Today is meat day, Tanga. We feast on meat. What are you celebrating, Katanga? Katanga brought meat this morning, said a warehouse door was left unlocked, so we took some. Bur's Vlad grows fatter by the day. He works, he takes the profit, so we've decided to take the meat at least. Is it at least fresh? It's cured, Kalban. Why would keep fresh meat in a warehouse? And if you don't need to drink, the water's next to the factory wall, see? Barrel water's the best, brought from the steppe, but in a pinch you can drink this too. So there's a water pump there now. Alright, I'll use it. Alright, show me the meat. Smoked meat. For 4. Should we take his meat, dude? It would be really handy to have some meat on us. 8. We could take all the meat. For 2 charms. Let's do this. We still need to find a scalpel though. And I assume we should drink from these barrels, I guess? Yeah. Okay. So first things first, let's eat some of the meat. Then we drink something and then we make our way to the injured people. And hope that we don't get attacked on open road again.
Look, that's him.
Well, chances are it'll happen anyways. Why couldn't we beat up a person that actually has a scalpel? That would have been nice. Can we trade with you? Crow. A Shabnak Adig always steals the form of a woman, but that's a mere illusion, broken the moment it starts to run. That's when you notice the legs made of bone or clay. It leaves no trace behind. When it runs, the illusion dissolves, like a small carried away on the wind. A Shabnak Adig is a myth, it's not real. You must be an outsider. If you'd lived here long as I have, you'd sing a different tune. Here the earth is alive. It bears more than just crops, something it spits out, a horror so unfathomable. You spend the whole night sleeping in fits. And state starts. Clay and bones cultivate a beast. People don't kill other people around here. Only a Shabnak would do that. Interesting. Trust too low to trade. That's so unfortunate. So they create a villain creature to have something, like to have a reason why someone would kill. This guy walks in an interesting manner. Hello? He's one of the ferrymen, isn't he? Where's he going to? And what is that? It's in this area only. I thought first it was my hunger. It isn't though. What is this house? Was this the house of the... No, that's a pharmacy. Oh, please let me trade with you. Fuck. I knew it. And I guess we can't just shoot him. So I will assume it is...
Get lost.
It is probably impossible. Wait, we got a lockpick, right? It is probably impossible to not get hated. I feel like that's story related.
Look, that's him. Hey, you, come back.
Fucking hell. It's not good.
Hey, you get
As if there's two of them. Are you kidding me? That's really unfortunate. Dude, do they chase me forever?
come over here.
Why do they sound like Browner? Oh, this is bad, dude. We're trading, that's not good. Yeah. Rise and shine, don't you dare kick the bucket on me, lowlife. Round here we die on our own terms, not by the hand of others. Was I unconscious? That you were, Paul. That you were. Tired, or do you need a bite, a drink? I can share, but you'll have to pay for the water, not too much around. You're right, I need sleep. Look, Paul, this won't do. Gave up my own blanket to carry you. Guess what you did? You coughed up blood all over it, asshole. You owe me a blanket now, a nice wool blanket. I wouldn't mind seeing a little spirit from you either, you know what I mean? What happened to me? So, there you are, dead as a doornail. Down we dive to block your teeth out, then boom, turns out you're alive. And Crop over there says, don't you touch him, you vultures, he's Badgreaves' best friend since childhood. Well, Crop this time was not full of shit. Now Badgreaves all happy, even rewarded us. Go ahead, say hello, he's over there. Well, thank you. I got it. So did we just reload? Is that the way loading works in the game? I think we just loaded. It's a weird way of putting it. But I think we just did load in. Let's look at this store again. Maybe he sells a scalpel. He doesn't though, no. He also doesn't repair. Unfortunate. Okay, we try again. We really want to get over there. Drink. Drink. There we go. So we need to use the bridge. It's like the one thing we can do. We also need to recover our stamina a bit. And then we just hope that we don't get hunted twice on our path to the place that we want to visit. We could take the ferry though. It would be a possibility. Let's do it. I wanna test things out. It's probably not the best idea. Thank you for watching this episode of the Pathologic 2 playthrough. If you enjoyed it, I would appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button or check out a different video. A new video will be out soon. So thanks, and have a great evening, or day, or morning, or whatever time it is for you.